How many beats does each note get? How many beats does each note get? Your answer should be a number. In the chat, how many beats does this note get? This note. It's a whole note. The answer is 4. And how many beats does this note get? It's a half note. The answer is 2. How many beats does this note get? It's a dotted whole note. It's possible you've never seen this in music. They're not very common, but the dot adds half of the original value. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer is 6. And this note? The quarter note gets 1. And this note? The dotted half note gets 3. Remember the half note 2 and the dot adding half of that value, so 2 plus 1 makes 3. This note? Quarter note gets 1. This note? Eighth note gets 1/2. While that might be mathematically equivalent to 0.5, in music we do not talk about 0.5, we do express it as a fraction. Gets half of a beat. This note? The dotted quarter note gets 1.5. So the dot adding half of the original value, 1 plus 1/2, equals 1 1/2. And this note? The whole note gets 4 beats. And this note? It's a dotted eighth note. My older students should be familiar with this one. For my younger students, this may be new to you. The eighth note getting half of a beat, and the dot adding half of the original value. So half of a half is 1/4. So then you have 1/2 plus 1/4. Your math teacher would have you make a common denominator, so your 1/2 would become 2/4 plus 1/4. And once you have that common denominator, you just add the numerators. That note is worth 3/4 of a beat. The half note gets 2 beats. My youngest students may not be familiar with this. It looks like an eighth note with an extra flag or an extra tail. That is a 16th note, and it gets 1/4 of a beat. Once again, express that as a fraction, 1/4.